Once upon a time, in a land far away, there lived a king whose name was known far and wide for his kindness and fairness. The people in his kingdom were always happy because the king took care of their needs and made sure they had what they required. But one sad day, the king passed away, and his son became the new ruler. However, unlike his father, the new king didn't think much about his people. He spent a lot of money on things that weren't good for the kingdom. As time passed, the kingdom began to suffer. There wasn't enough food, and bad things like stealing and hurting others became common. The king's son noticed these troubles and worried about what was happening to his land. So, he decided to seek advice from his father's dear friend, an old man who was known for his wisdom. "Sir," said the king's son with a heavy heart, "our people are suffering terribly. Bad things are happening everywhere, and it's all because I haven't been ruling like my father did." The wise old man listened carefully to the young king and then gently spoke. "My dear child, your father was a remarkable king. He always put his people first and took care of their needs. But you have been spending money on the wrong things, which has led to great hardships for your people. They're now struggling to survive, and these terrible things will continue if you don't change your ways. Your kingdom will be remembered for all the wrong reasons." The words of the wise old man struck a chord in the king's heart. He realized he needed to change himself and focus on his people's well-being, just as his father had done. It wasn't an easy decision, but the king was determined to make things right again. From that day forward, the young king worked tirelessly to undo the damage caused by his careless actions. He started using the kingdom's resources for good purposes, ensuring that everyone had food to eat and a safe place to live. It took a lot of time and effort, but slowly the kingdom began to recover. The king's dedication to his people and his efforts to bring back peace and prosperity eventually paid off. His kingdom regained its stability, and the people began to smile again. The king learned that by changing himself and focusing on the needs of others, he could make a big difference in the lives of his people.